me, guys, but good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the channel, I guess. I don't know what a good intro would be, but we are right now. I'm very excited because I have moved the Millennial Farmer map. If you guys know, and I haven't made another video or live stream of the Millennial Farmer map on that Michigan Farms. Nothing wrong with it, just I got bored of it because it was the same thing. I didn't have the right Midwest setting for it. It just didn't get the feel of it. But don't stall, tractor. Don't stall. Come on. I've decided to move it to Iowa. So, hint, hint, we'll just pretend we're in Minnesota. I'm right now driving to this one field. This is our last, I think, 25 acres, 30 acres of soybeans, and we will be done of soybeans. I got the last few acres done, so I'll show you guys. So field 14, 24, and 5 were soybeans, and 17, which is what we're going to. 18 and 7 is corn. Don't ask me why we had less fields of corn. That's just why I bought. Now, I am playing a bit realistic because I don't have a lot of money whatsoever. I have $750,000 in loans, which will bring me up to $100,000 left. $725. So you can do the math of 810 minus 725. I'll have $85,000 left. Not even $100,000. Which I think it's really sad. But I have trucks. But I'm going to find some good used equipment, I think is what I should do. But we're gonna go ahead, I'm gonna hop into, well, you guys are probably wondering why you have like two different heads. This would be similar to my farm, if I designed it his way. So I have his older S780 that he had last year, and then I'm gonna have the 9870 come over with the bean head. So we'll have two combines running, getting the fields kicked off. But before we can do anything, I'm trying to get these fields done with little fuel as possible, which I think I was very successful with because I very rarely used a lot of fuel, which is the good news. Bad news is I don't have a lot of money right now, and I'm hoping me selling these soybeans next year would really help and improve. So I know what you guys are thinking. What am I actually going to be doing? I don't know. But I'm playing a bit realistic by actually spending a whole bunch of money on stuff. And also not spending a whole lot of money on stuff. But here we are, we're kicking off the soybean fields. We are going a bit fast, so let me crank that down to that. 6 miles an hour is pretty good, and so these yields are alright. We got a lot of weeds and stuff in here. I spread, we don't like to by hand to spray herbicide just to kill all the weeds for future reference so we can get better yield on the corn I planted this fall, late summer. In August I planted these, so these we will not be harvesting for a while, but they are nice corn that is coming along well. So field 1, I should call it 1A, 1B, 1C is what I should call it. Because it gets confusing, because they'll all have different crops, hopefully. But I got most fields I bought, and I'm starting to do tillage on a lot of the canola fields that I bought, because that's what the original farmer was farming on, was canola, and did as a cover crop. So I would harvest it and then drill directly, I think, corn or soybeans into it, and then which would be a no-till situation. I thought was a kind of a genius, but I'm not the type of person that would want to be harvesting canola, because I will not. Obviously, the Millennial farmer is not a canola farmer, so let's just face it, that wouldn't work well. But I will definitely be doing corn harvest and soybean harvest. So here's the soybean harvest for you guys. So we are yielding pretty good, and there's the train that goes by. And There's a lot of nice places here in Iowa. I really like this map. I built this actually. I built a grain system over here, so you'll have like 3 different selling points here. You have a grain elevator, an ethanol plant, and then my mine that I built. So it'll be pretty cool as we're trucking. We have different places to sell stuff. So obviously the corn will be sold for ethanol, and the soybeans will be sold to the grain elevator, which will actually be the same place. So I thought that was kind of cool, only because it's like the only, well, except for that little plot there, but that's for this. So because of how big this area was, and I love the trees around it, I thought that would be a good setting for it. Another thing that I did do, when I get to the end, I'll show you guys what I did. But I'll give you guys a tour of the farm, and yeah, I'll give you guys a tour of the farm. So I'm definitely going to say this was not easy building this farm. I took lots and lots of hours building this, and I will obviously not be having a video or tutorial on it. This is going to be a private thing of me building, only because, not only for copyright reasons, but also because there really is no map of the Millennial Farmer that is released or anything from Mapper's Paradise. Therefore, I can't share with you guys how to do it, and just to keep the suspense, because I'm pretty sure all of you guys know Mapper's Paradise does a really good job. So, without further ado, we'll have the music playing. I'll give you guys an aerial view. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that lovely thing, that lovely aerial shot. That's a little trailer for you guys for this new series. Technically, new series. Tintin's just a Millennial Farmer series. It's just, I did do a few things. I was able to add a lot more trees, especially on this map. I got some nice good trees. As you guys saw in the aerial shot, I also have added some, I was trying to make them 3 rows, and I have lots of deer, of some small shrubs and stuff, of trees and stuff that he has actually in the back of his workshop. Made this a little bit, you know, of his thing, for, you know, concrete, for putting equipment. I do want to talk about the shed. So I am going to be asked probably, why don't you have his newer shed? He did have it built. I saw the shed, I watched his videos and stuff. I just couldn't find one that's similar. I got it where there's a side door, like he has. It's a bit lighter on the color, but I just couldn't find the right, I guess, shed. So, that being said, I actually have 2 sheds. This one I'll be using as my own. It won't be like a workshop like a toy shop. But this is like more of an older toy shop, you can put in quotes, for storing farm equipment, stuff that you won't be using for a while. Not so much of a cold storage shed, but more of a, let's say, a planter or something you won't be using in the fall. And then, headers, stuff like that, can go in there. It is green, just like his shed, but like I said, just building this shed, I thought to myself that I gotta find something similar, and that's the closest I can get. I didn't get something close to a workshop, and this is what it came out to be. So you turn the lights on, off. But this is a 31-foot door. You guys remember when I did the Grant Hilbert series, and I had the 9610, the 12-row corn header. This is the exact same shed. I had the 12-row on the side, and kind of, I guess you can say, the Millennial Farmer has one door that is like a 30-foot door that can fit a 30-foot head, the corn header, right over here. So it would be like right here, like that big. And then he would have like two of these size doors there, you know, a nice workshop, and like a small door on the side. But this is the closest I would get. It is red. I don't know if you can change the colors, except for I think black is another color. Yeah, that's your color change for the sign. And I thought to myself, I don't know if I would, you know, like that or that, you know. That's, I think, the default. Could be, no, that's the default. That's what I got. I mean, but there are options. I probably could have gotten with something like that, but it's not bad. It's all I wanted was like a green version, and this would be a black door. But that's as close I can get to his actual shed. Scattered deer, go. You got the nice corn that is growing very well. This is obviously above knee high. This is going to be a very good crop to harvest. I killed most of the reeds, so there's not many reeds in here, but I'm definitely looking at 13 tons a hectare, which would be roughly, you times that by 2. So you're getting 26.4. Anywhere from 23 tons an acre. What's the tons to? We'll say 2,300 a hectare. So 4,600 liters an acre every 2 acres. Is that right? So no, you cut the hectare in half, wouldn't you? So you're getting 1,300 liters an acre. And there's some conversions per. You're basically getting, I think, like 200 bushels an acre. This is new to me. Never used it, but it's like his disc. Here we're also going to be having some nice good corn and stuff growing. You see they're in rows and stuff, but the nitrogen and everything is perfect, so that's good. We won't have to spread nitrogen at all for a while. And then we also except I'll deep band it and stuff, obviously, for nitrogen. But we don't think we really need lime. That's the good news, is we won't actually need lime. Because all my crops, all my fields actually are pretty good with their pH level. So lime is not needed whatsoever. Which is the good news. So if we check over here, go pH level. Most of the fields, except for this cornfield here, which I can look at the yield. And yeah, the yield did not do so well in the middle, probably because of the pH level not doing so well. We can look over here. Oh, we didn't have a yield. Where's the dark green? So the dark green had more of that. What about nitrogen? All the fields are pretty bad with nitrogen. This is the only good part with nitrogen. And then the rest are alright. You see where we harvested. But, I'm excited. And I also harvest on angle, but this series will be definitely a good series. Just stay tuned with the channel. We'll have a lot of events coming up. I'll do an equipment tour if you guys want. I can do an equipment tour after harvest and stuff. Top of my head, we are using this as a chisel plow, and then we are also, that's a demo, not me, and we're also using this for corn. So we have stuff ready. Obviously I have a 30-foot corn header and a 32-foot chisel plow, but you know, it works. Also, I got myself a nice grain dryer, so these small bins are filling up with soybeans, so we'll be selling them to the grain elevator as soon as we can. These are empty, the big ones. These will be for either wet corn or dry corn. Those, I think, are, some of these are the wet bins, but each one of these holds a certain amount. So this one I think holds 400,000, 400,000, 500,000, 500,000. So these two will be filled up first. These are both about halfway, and then you get another 200,000. They'll be full, and then you get fill these up. Another, you know, so you can fit a lot. The only problem is I can only run this one conveyor belt under this auger to unload everything, which is a bummer, but it works. And technically this, I have to get rid of this after I get rid of the soybeans out of this one, because that one's supposed to be tilted this way so I can unload. But I made this nice dirt road so the trailers can be parked here, or truck, and unload from that one green bin. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you guys subscribe, like, and share with your friends and whoever, the public. Spread the word. Thank you guys so much for the 81 subscribers. It really means a lot. And then also, tell me what you think about this series. Luca out.